Thank you for taking the time to watch this presentation on the resurrection of Jesus, the Messiah. In this video, which is part 2, we will answer the question whether or not Jesus resurrected physically. We know that according to the Bible, the angel of the Lord said that Jesus rose from the dead. And the main question we are trying to answer in this whole series is whether those words, "He has risen," can be interpreted to mean that Jesus resurrected. In other words, can we say with certainty that by those words, the angel meant that Jesus came back to life? The major biblical evidence that people use to support their belief that Jesus resurrected physically is the empty tomb. Wanting to keep this video short, I decided not to discuss the empty tomb here. However, I have discussed it in my book, The Messiahship of the Lord. If you want to learn more about that discussion, you can buy the book. Now, let's take a look at some of the minor evidence as to why people believe that Jesus resurrected physically. One reason why some people believe that Jesus resurrected physically is that, according to the Bible, after he rose from the dead, Jesus ate with his disciples. He shared a meal with them. Now, my objection to this evidence is, we know that there were angels who visited Abraham, and those angels ate with Abraham. Now, what can we say of those angels? Were they flesh and blood? Another reason why people believe that Jesus resurrected physically is that, according to the Bible, Thomas touched the body of Jesus. He touched the side and the hands. My objection to that is, what type of garment was Jesus wearing? Was it sheer or thick fabric? Did Jesus have to lift his robe for Thomas to put his hand into his side? Were Jesus' wounds covered with bandages, or were they exposed? Was there blood on Thomas's hand and finger when he finished touching Jesus' wounds? Another reason why some people believe that Jesus resurrected physically is that, according to the Bible, Jesus was seen by more than 500 of his followers. Now, my objection here is, when he was alive in the flesh, wherever Jesus went, everybody saw him, not only his followers, but everybody. The Romans, the Pharisees, the Sadducees, everybody saw him. Gentiles as well as Jews, they saw him. However, after his crucifixion, after he rose from the dead, only his disciples saw him. How come? How come none of the Jewish authorities saw him after his crucifixion? Everything considered, we know that the Jewish authorities used to find a way to confront Jesus when he was in the flesh. Is there any reason why they would not confront him after his crucifixion, if he were still alive in the flesh? Did they finally believe that Jesus was the Messiah awaited by Israel? We know that they still did not believe in Jesus as the Messiah because they used people such as Saul of Tarsus to pursue those who professed the bodily resurrection of Jesus. Let us now take this moment to answer the question whether or not Jesus resurrected physically. The answer to that question is no. Jesus did not resurrect physically. Now, I know that some people may ask, if Jesus did not resurrect physically, how was it possible for the disciples to see him if he was not in the flesh? We will answer this last question in the next presentation. Thank you for watching, and may God bless you.